Hello everybody, Belisaurus here with a new campaign in the Dawnless Days mod for Attila Total War. Last time we were playing as Rohan and we had a blast. I recently uploaded the finale of that campaign, you can go watch it here. Now, for this new campaign, we're going to be playing as Gondor. We'll still be playing on Legendary difficulty, because that's the only difficulty that exists in Total War. And let's see how our faction is looking. We have our faction leader, that is Denethor. We have the, even though I know that we'll be able to change him after a while. Let's see the traits. We start with the trait of Man of the Westerners, that gives us more research from buildings, more income from commerce, and more income from culture. And also, and this is the most important thing, plus 10 morale when defending, which is a lot, and we are definitely going to need it. We also have the faction trait Bulwark of the West, that gives us the chance to recruit fiefdom units, buildings to reduce the power of the shadow corruption, and also less attrition when under siege. Hopefully we'll be under siege, but we won't suffer attrition in general. Okay, so let's start this new campaign.
Minas Tirith, the Tower of God. For long years, the bulwark of the West had kept the shadows of Mordor at bay. But now the enemy stirs again, with renewed strength. Even now, legions of orcs pour forth from the gates of Minas Morgul. If Osgiliath is not held against them, Anorion will soon be overrun. Our forces are stretched thin, as Gondor's borders are long. From the southern sea, the corsairs of Umbar threaten our shores, seeking to pillage and plunder the western fiefdoms. Perhaps, should the crossing of the Underwind fall, it would be wise to rekindle old alliances and light the beacons. Summon the Rohirrim to bolster your forces when they are most needed. The minions of the Dark Lord are gathering for the final hammerstroke. Yet not all hope is lost. Whispers spread of the return of the king. We shall rise again, take back what once was ours, and cleanse the east and south of Sauron's allies. Gondor must stand.
And Gondor will stand indeed. So, Kingdom of Gondor, faction special features. The Kingdom of Gondor begins the campaign in a diminished state, both economically and militarily. With its border exposed to orcs and corsairs alike, you have but a few fleeting turns to prepare yourself for the upcoming tide. Militarily, Gondor offers you militia units, dependable men who come cheap, but will not last long in a battle. The fiefdoms that dot the vast reaches of Gondor also provide their own line of troops, though limited in numbers. Finally, once the beacons are built, Gondor will also be able to recruit Rohirrim units in the province of Anorion. This is very interesting. I really like cavalry, and I would like to get some Rohirrim. Yes, please. Economically, through a series of reforms and events sparked by the Focus Tree, Gondor will once more become the paramount kingdom of men. Do not underestimate Mordor, however. They will come at you, sowing doubts between your people. Construct cultural building to repel the influence of the power of the shadow leaching from Mordor cities, and shield your people and your allies from Sauron's corruption. We'll definitely do that at a later date. I don't think it's the most important thing at the beginning. The crownless shall again be king. Gondor may gain access to Aragorn as a faction leader through the return of the king mechanic. A series of events will shape his fate, potentially crowning him as the new king of Gondor upon the event chain's completion. Great, we'll definitely want to get Aragorn. Now, War of the Ring. The objectives are the same. Dominance 10, same regions for everybody. We have to get for the good factions, we have to get good influence above 50%. Great. Now, This, as the last campaign, I also played the first 10 turns to see how the campaign was moving and how it's supposed to be played in the first turns to move for everything to move a little bit faster. So, what should we start with? We are the strongest faction. We are strength ranking 1. Afterwards we have Rohan and Mordor. We are at war with Corsairs and Mordor, and we can start trading with Rohan as soon as we want. But before we do that, we should start by working on our faction 3. We have Denethor, Boromir, Faramir, and Himrahil. Boromir is a good general, Faramir as well, Imrahil also, so they will all get this place here. Then we, what should we do next? We should get a governor. We can get 2. So one will obviously be Denethor. Denethor has really strong perks as a governor, +1 control everywhere, +5 control in the province where he is. -1 construction cost time, which is great, and less construction cost in general. Also, it increases growth a lot. So, he will definitely be one of the governors. The other governor, the last time I was looking, I saw Golasgil. I think is very interesting. This is the guy that explains the campaign at the beginning. It gives more growth, -5% construction cost, that is a lot, plus 12% tax rate, which is a lot, and plus 5% focus development, which is great. So he will be our second governor. I also would like him to come inside of the family, so Denethor will get him inside of the family, as we are not going to embezzle now that we don't have control. Now, Denethor, you should be coming to Anorian, right? Let's see. Factions. Main thing to fix is food in Minas Tirith. In Anorian, pardon. Minas Tirith, made up of 7 rings of highly fortified white walls resting on the side of Mount Mindulwyn. Minas Tirith is the capital of the Kingdom of Gondor, representing a bulwark and a symbol against the forces of Mordor. So here we'll definitely need to upgrade food because we are slightly in the negative. We also have here a lot of interesting and unique buildings. We are not going to focus on them right now. What we want to do here is we want to take Denethor, put him in Anorian, and since he already decreases construction cost by 1 turn, we'll just get this to reduce the construction cost even more, and the next turn we will upgrade the fields and potentially we'll start building something else as well. Now, the other thing we want to focus in at the beginning is regaining control of all our provinces. So the only province that is split is Lebanon, which is this province here, I think. Palagir, Lihir, Antreden. I butchered his name, and this one that is desolate. So we will eventually build it up. But let's see. The most important thing right now is to get trading materials. So we have gold here, iron, wine, timber, and furs, and we can also get copper in the future. Gold, iron is already developed, but all of the rest, and also furs, I think, are already developed, yes, but wood, iron, and wine are not developed, so this will be a priority, especially because wine gives happiness and gold gives a lot of gold, so that's important. So, Golasgil, you will come to Middle Gondor. Yes. And you will help us rebuild it. So, construction cost. I think, what I was thinking the other time, and when I first played this campaign, is that, the first turn of this campaign, was that it makes sense to build a recruitment, to build up the military in Anorian, while it doesn't make sense to do it in Middle Gondor, because this applies to all provinces in reducing the recruitment cost. And this province is actually in the center, so I think it makes more sense to destroy this building and use the slot to build wine, and also to get some gold from it. Then, let's see on focus 3. We have the Whitering of the White Tree. This is similar to the debuff of Theoden. This is a debuff for all the faction that gives -2 control and -10% fax rate. We can take out this perk. I think I didn't do it last time because I didn't play for that much time. By reblooming the tree, this disable legacy focus binding decrease, which is the wrong name because this is called Withering of the White Tree. Withering of the White Tree. But it costs 10,000 gold and 8 turns. Now there's 7 turns because there's a Denethor here. And even if it's true that it gives a nice increase to cultural developments and also more control, this is not so important at the beginning. As I think is also not so important to get the Beacons of Minas Tirith from the beginning, or to upgrade the Dome of the Stars. They're all very interesting buildings. We'll watch them later. For now, the most important thing is to get a basic economy running. So for focus, I want to go for this. We want to get the recruitment complex going soon, but first we should get less corruption everywhere, as corruption starts at -17. That is a lot. And we want to increase it. So let's get that to reduce corruption everywhere. And now we can turn to the military. We have Faramir here, who is a ranger, tier 4 light bow unit with other 2 ranger unit with him and 1 unit of light cavalry. He is a great ambusher, so after we get control in this region under control, allow me this display of words, we will move him to outside to ambush, and it will be stronger in this way than the usual. So it will make more sense for him to be outside, as he also gets +2 morale when ambushing. Boromir. Boromir is a melee unit, tier 4 heavy melee infantry, with tier 3 units, 1 sword, 2 spears, and 1 arrow, 1 bow. So he's actually quite strong. With 1 more command, he could be even interesting as to embezzle. So he will obviously defend us Gilead. We cannot recruit particular units in Anorian. They don't have access to fiefdom units here, but we can get units from the recruitment complex. The only issue is that the levies of Gondor have, let me show you, very low morale. This unit has 26. This unit has 31, and infantry with 30 morale is very bad because they will shatter very quickly, even though we have +10 morale when defending, which helps us quite a bit. So we can recruit fiefdom units in all the other regions apart from Anorian, and I think also Middle Gondor doesn't have fiefdom units. So here he already can get some units. I think what we need is I will only take the cost levies here that are interesting, and maybe this, because it's a fast unit. This is 38 speed and a decent morale bonus, charge bonus of 43. So it would make sense to take him as a flanking unit until we get cavalry. So let's get them inside of Gilead to defend it. Great, and we see that they already have an army here. We would like to get a spy. So what's the building for the spies? Let's see. It's usually in the yellow tree. This gives captains and control. This gives focus development, but we already have it. This gives nobles and reduces corruption and increase control. So we want one all in every major city. Commerce and agriculture and food. But where do we get the spy? Industry? No. Where do we get the spy? Maybe from the... Okay, we get the ranger from the traveler's lodge here. So we'll have to build one of these as well. Okay. Well, we could build it here as we already have the first tier of this building. Ooh, this fertility here is rich, so it will make sense to build food buildings. All right, so let's move on with armies. We have Imrahil with a strong unit of cavalry, and he can recruit another unit of cavalry here, so we'll have him take it. And then we'll move him here, where he has access to this other region of local soldiers, and we'll see what we can get here. We can get one unit of swords, 2 units of swords. This has 15 armor. This has 5 armor, which is nothing. 15 armor, 46 melee defense, and 5 of charge bonus, and 33 of charge bonus. Yes, we are watching the wrong unit. 46 melee defense, 15 armor, 33 charge bonus, 36 weapon damage, and 30, I think 32 morale. I think the morale is all increased by, 31 morale. So, is this unit any better? They got 1 more point in morale. I don't think they're actually good unit. But we can get this polearm unit, which could be helpful, just to vary our army a little bit. So we'll hire him, and then we'll move you here to Mornamar, where you can hire a new type of units as well. They are all the same. They really don't change. They just change. It's just flavor. Let's see. 150 range. What's the type of 150 range? 40 speed, 80 health, 29 morale. Weapon damage is 25. Is weapon damage here higher? No, it's the same. So we're not gonna recruit them. I think we'll just stay put here. Or do we have any special perk? No, it doesn't seem so. So we'll just stay put. Now, let's turn to diplomacy. We are the strongest faction, and this can actually be valued. Let's see if we can get them to trade with us. No. Maybe when we get more resources. Rohan will definitely trade with us, but first let's squeeze them out of some money. Yes, thank you. Defensive alliance is low. Oh. I thought you would like to get it going. Okay, you don't want to give us a defensive alliance? Great. Do you want to give us... but we want a lot of money to trade. No. Let's get 700 gold, please. Okay, great. Now, what other factions do we know of? We don't know about Isengard. We know of the Drunedain, Arandor, and we are at war with Corsairs and Mordor. So, for now, I think we did everything. We can pass this turn, and next turn we will focus on buildings. Okay, everything went through. We got our governor inside of the family, which is great. I love how Denethor already hates his second son, but he decided to get a third one. And let's see. So, wine, gold, and this is the basics. Then we have this increases agricultural yield. This increases commerce and commercial buildings, and also gives mining, and this increases industrial and agricultural buildings. So everything is upgraded here basically in as economic production. So fertility is good, so it's 4. So we could either go for let's focus on reducing corruption. So let's get this. And next turn we will upgrade it. Now you can actually move here. I want you to, this is one region, this is the other region. Okay, I want you to move here. Okay, so Middle Gondor doesn't allow to recruit fiefdom units. So here we build this, and for now I think we're good. We can now build up the shepherd that gives more gold, and I would like to upgrade those Gilead as well, but maybe we'll do it next turn. How much do we have? 6. This costs 2. This costs 4. We could get the should we get the whole to reduce corruption here as well? I think so, yes. What does the... This gives in control and influence. No, let's go for... Let's reduce the effect of corruption. Yes, and so we'll also be able to recruit nobles here. Then, next turn, we want Denethor to move to another province, and I think the province will be this one, as we want to... Actually, we already have the force, so maybe we could focus on somewhere else. I would like to get the Traveler Lodge, and we'll already be able to build a hall here. So let's get Denethor out of here, yes, and the other decent governor that we had, that is this one, Hurin, we'll get him in Belfalas? No, Lebanon. Belfalas is this, yes. So Lebanon. This place is interesting because it has rich fertility, and you will do this to reduce construction costs, but you will be switched next turn. For now, I think we did what we should. In 2 turns, we'll get more resources, and our trade for now is 435, because we're trading iron and force. But we will soon get even more. Oh, Mordor is already trying to attack us. With quite a weak army. They did get some lancers and they have mountain trolls, but I think it makes more sense to spread the damage evenly, so let's just go for balanced. And let's go for gold. Ah, this unit ranked up quite nicely. We did get some damage spread out, but it's fine. And he got a rank up. Well done. Well done, Boromir. What do we want to get? I kind of want to start with reduce upkeep. So, Hunter gives us minus 5% upkeep and more food. Isos Gilead damage. Not really. Osgiliath. Standing on both sides of the Anduin, Osgiliath was the old capital of Gondor. Desecrated and destroyed by the forces of Mordor, it no longer holds the glory that it once had, while still guarding one of the two crossings into the kingdom. Okay, now happiness here is going in the negatives because we still don't have the food that we need. Okay, let's do our usual game with Denethor. Urin, you get out of here, and Denethor, you get to where were we? Here, I think. Yes, Lebanon. So you go to Lebanon and you start developing it. So let's build a hall. Let's build the Traveler's Lodge for the spy, and also as we get food here. And this is a food region. Let's start by, it's a rich region, so let's start building fields in both places so we can get 2 shepherds. And then what should we get next? Do we want to go for this? That gives culture and a little bit of control. I already have this for control, so maybe we can go for some other buildings that gives control. Let's see. This gives commerce and more wealth from agricultural buildings, which could be interesting. Or we could upgrade this to get kinful pottery and have 1 more resource to trade. Let's stay. I don't know. I kind of want to get this that gives a little bit of control. And now we're at 0. Once we get this going, we'll be at +2. I think we could just build a monument and fix our control problem here for good, so we don't have to come back to this region. Yeah, let's do it. Let's build 1 monument and we're good. Now, you are in Middle Gondor, so you cannot recruit anything. You should switch back to this other region. Yes, and here you can recruit only these crappy units. I want to bring the cavalry to them. And then I want you to come back and help against the Corsairs, because they will attack us eventually. Now, we have more resources now. No, not yet. 1 more turn. Okay, let's go then. This is bad. I didn't realize that we didn't have the perk active. Actually, this gives a lot of gold. We'll get 200 and 200, so 400, and this will pay for itself in 5 turns, which could be interesting. But at the same time, control will make everything go smoother. You know what? I think I'll just go for the fields here. Let's get a lot of food and a lot of gold together. And with that, we can be satisfied for now. And let's go to turn 4. Denethor, Sons of the Steward. Even in these Dawnless Days, Steward Denethor occasionally dines together with a large circle of advisors and nobles, exchanging tidings and counsel. Today, much praise is spoken of the value of Gondor defenders. But soon a heated discussion ensues. Whom do we have to thank? Without a doubt, 'tis Boromir, I say, for he is the most valiant, he has most strength of arms, none would best him in a duel, says one lord. Nay, brute force does not suit one of the Dunedain, responds another. Faramir has the mastery of the law, and his strategy proves more prudent in the end. All eyes turn to Denethor, expecting a decisive statement. He sets aside his place of tomatoes and says, it's Boromir. It's Faramir. Who is Faramir? So, I think Denethor will just say it's Boromir. He is cynical, so could probably go for who is Faramir, but I think it would make more sense for him to just take the part of Boromir. So I'll go for it's Boromir. And Boromir will get a perk, I think, maybe next turn. Now, this region is already skyrocketing in economic production, so we can just upgrade it even more. I will keep Denethor here for one more turn, so we can upgrade both food buildings, and this region will become the richest region. It already is the richest region, and we could actually even build it up more from there, which is great. Now, in one turn we'll also be able to get a scout, and in Minas Tirith we build this, so next turn we will cycle back in a couple of turns we'll cycle back our general there. Okay, end turn. It's Boromir, of course, responds Denethor. Gondor's finest, my firstborn. They say he vanquished the enemy at Osgiliath almost single-handedly. He's a captain with the courage to do his lord's will. The Steward wards are well received by his counselors, for indeed most of them value Boromir's strength, and they drink to his victories. So he gets the perk Favorite Son. What does the perk Favorite Son gives? More morale, more command, and more influence, which is great. Now, Boromir, I want you on double time to come here. Yes. You will get the units from him. Yes. And then you will move back to Osgiliath. Next turn I will move you forward and will give some infantry to Faramir. Now, you can actually, for now, you just rest here. Actually, no, you know what? Let's get you back here, because I think they will be attacked by the Corsairs in the near future. Maybe no? Oh well. Still, I want you around to collect fiefdom units. Okay, as we said, we will upgrade this. Get as much gold as possible in this region. We can also finally get the spy. Let's get Bergil. That is a totally different name from our family, so we don't risk confusing them. Then we are done here. We could either go for +1 growth, that will be clever, but we also want to get the recruitment complex. So let's go for recruitment complex. I kind of also want to go for this to get more resources, but for now we can stay put. Let's see, resources. We now also are trading furs and wine. We're also trading wine, so we're getting even more gold. And this region is actually going quite well. This is a good fertility region. I kind of want to save one more to get the control building, but in the meantime we'll switch to control to reduce the negative effects, to decrease the decrease of control. Then here we also got a hole. No, next one we'll get a hole. Actually, no, let's keep this, so next turn we can upgrade the hole. Yes. And you also get the stonemason, so you reduce even more the construction cost. Are we building something this turn? No, so great. I wonder if Sauron has already declared war on... So Denethor got a rank up, and you will get a stonemason to reduce construction cost. Here, we want to build a hole, And here, Denethor is here. We don't really need to build anything here, so I think we can move you out. Maybe we want to... What's growth here is in the positives, so we could go for this and get the kinful pottery. It also gives agricultural building bonus, so yeah, let's build one and then kick him out. Then here we are already building, which is good, and we want to develop now. We want to go back and develop Osgiliath next turn, so and also get a hole here. So Denethor, you cannot help us. Hurin, is it Hurin? Hurin the Hurin. Is it Hurin the... Yes, the good governor? Yes. Okay. And you do construction building, construction cost reduction. Great. In one turn you will be here and we'll start recruiting again. I kind of want to, since the Corsairs are not moving against us, I kind of want to go and colonize this place. But first we'll need to be sure that we have a good economy going on. Okay, now you can move here and you can move here. You will get... infantry, so I will give you the long spear militia and I will give you one of these and one of these. Okay, now Boromir, you can go back towards Gilead. Faramir, you cannot reach it, right? Yeah, unfortunate. Now this army is obviously a little bit weaker, but I think it's more likely that they will attack us from Minas Morgul than from Morannon. Okay, we got governors everywhere. We cannot have anybody rank up, so let's finish this 6th turn. Okay, the Corsairs are actually getting ready to attack us. We have a mission to defend, to destroy this army. I think they are taking attrition for the lack of food. What are they? Here. Maybe we can deplete them even further by stealing food. Let's see. Come a little bit closer. This is not a well-developed region. Oh well. Isengard is declared war on Rohan. Let's get the usual little game. Denethor coming here. Yes. Do we want to upgrade this or do we want to get the all going? I think we want to upgrade Osgiliath. We can upgrade this turn Osgiliath. We can do both. Great. You're moving here, yes, and you cannot recruit any fiefdom units for now. I think I will only have him recruit cavalry, as I want him to be quick enough to be able to help whatever city gets attacked by the Corsairs. Okay, we had the growth in population, so we can build the temple here, which is great. Do you want to give us a defensive alliance? No. What if we join your war against the Dal-Landing tribes and you give us a defensive alliance? No. Okay, good enough. We now have more resources, so maybe the Drunedain will trade with us? No. Okay. I always forget this. Okay, and we saved a little bit of money. The Corsairs are coming quite fast, so you are already in the city, great. So, will they attack Londravalas? In that case, we'll be ready. We have a small garrison, but we also have him, so I think we should be set for now. We should be able to defend. Okay, now we can also upgrade Keirandros. What's the food production looking like here? These things are all taking food away, so maybe it's time to build a food building in Osgiliath as well. Yes, so we are sure that we are not going in the negatives with food. Next turn we'll upgrade it and we'll move Denethor away from this region again. We should also be building the temple here. Now guys, let me know if you have any suggestions, let me know if you like how I'm playing the campaign, or if I should focus, I should switch my focus to other issues, to other situations. So now they are building the watchtower, the outpost. They will steal food away from them, so they will probably start losing units again. Do we want to attack Minas Morgul? They are upgrading it, and they do have quite. This is, I think, tier 3, tier 3, yeah, tier 3, tier 3, tier 2, and tier 2. So quite a strong army. How many units do they have? 5, 11. If we joined both forces, we should be able to conquer it, but I don't know if it will be tenable on the long term, so maybe it's time to wait. Maybe it's still a good idea to wait a bit. Now the Corsairs are clearly deciding not to attack Londravalas, but just to be sure he'll stay here for one turn. This region is producing a lot of gold. Here, let's get the Shepherd, and then we'll kick Denethor out, as we want to upgrade another province. I would like now to upgrade this province here of Dol Amroth. As the capital of the fiefdom of Belfast, it serves as the seat of power of the princes of Dol Amroth, home to the renowned Swan Knights. Dol Amroth is both a cultural and a military hub, prepared to aid Gondor in its coming strife. I'm sorry for my English pronunciation, that is always butchering words. So, let's see. Hurin, you were the good one, right? Yes. Hurin, let's get you in Belfalas, and we'll start upgrading it the next turn. For now, what we can upgrade is this place. That will definitely need a monument. And what else? What else? I think that it would make sense to have one city with a military harbor. I don't know if I want this to be the city with the military harbor. Okay, so they get upgraded quite a lot. Is it the same in the small villages? Let's see on Dravalas. Yeah, it gets upgraded quite a bit. So, what do we get here? We get increased maritime commerce. And then, so this would be a nice place to focus on commerce. So maybe we could build this here, the shipwright. But this is not a priority right now, I think, so we'll just hold on to it. I kind of want to build a food building here. Oh well, we are done for now, and this place can switch to control, so we get it in the positives. Next turn we'll be upgrading this region, and I think we could also, here we have the hole, so we can get a noble that will help us with construction cost and control. Great, so I'll move you I will move you quickly here in the next few turns. Now this video is a bit slow, obviously, as we're not facing many defenses, and I don't really think that there's much to say for now. I don't want to go onto the offensive until I set up my village in the right way, my faction in the right way. Let's get this so that you get increased buffs everywhere. They're not going to attack. Are they going to attack? Let's see. I want you to get campaign movement, but this is only for navies. Do we have campaign movement for armies? Yes, here. Okay. Now, you can go in the Dol Amroth. And you cannot recruit anything, so we'll just wait here. I think they're going to go for Orlond Galen or Annulond. They have 8 units, so I think we can defend quite easily. Now, let's put Denethor here. In Belfala. No. God damn. I put him in the wrong place. And now I don't have anybody to put here. Ha. Let's just put you here in Belfalas so you can increase control. Oh well, we lost a turn of buildings. But this will give us a chance to move him here as well, which is not bad. We could build this place up, actually. Or we could wait and next turn we can upgrade both of these places. Yeah, let's do it. So let's finish this turn. We should also be checking on... Okay, all that is gold does not glitter. The White Tower many messengers abroad ensure that little of the going-ons of Middle-earth escapes the Steward of Gondor. Even now, rumors have reached the citadel from the remote town of Bree, located in Eriador. It is said that one of the Dunedain still dwells there, a descendant of the line of Isildur, long thought to be lost. Under the name of Strider, he supposedly frequents the local tavern, though he is described as a rather unkempt figure, living as a seclusive ranger. By right of blood, if these rumors would prove to be true, this man could lay claim to the throne of Gondor, which has not seen a king since the end of Ernur reigns over 1,000 years ago. The steward, of course, would not take kindly to being supplanted by some vagabond and would prefer to shed no light on the matter. Obviously, this is what Denethor would like to do, but we'll inquire about Strider and see who he is and if he really can be our king. Now, let's focus as much as possible now. Belfalas. Let's kick Forlong out. Let's get Denethor in Belfalas. Great. Okay. Now, we should build this place up. This increases commerce and gives us 500 of culture, which is lovely. And I also want to improve Dol Amroth. But before we do that, what should we prioritize? We could build this, or we could build 1, 2, and upgrade this for commerce as well, which would be nice. So yeah, let's do it. Let's go for commerce, and then commerce. We can then upgrade these for more culture, which would be nice because 5% more culture on a building that gives 500 is 25 more, so decent. And also gives gold from manufacture. Now, here we need to build this and then create and then change it to become a whole so we can reduce corruption. You here, you cannot recruit anything, and they're definitely not going to attack Dol Amroth. That has a very strong garrison. So I think you can. Yes, great. So we can use him to Imrahil to defend Lond Galen in case it gets attacked. Let's finish this turn. This I forgot. Okay, also Arandor wants to attack us. You can come at us. Dominance has grown. All that is gold does not glitter. Messengers were sent back to Bree at haste, with orders to inquire about this ranger and bid him come to the White City. They return now empty-handed and report this: the man known as Strider is indeed Aragorn, son of Arathorn of the line of Isildur, but he has left Bree ere the messenger arrival, on some quest of great import, and none know whither he has gone. This was a very hard sentence to read. The scouts and border patrol of Gondor will follow any trail or word of this man, but for the moment no more can be done to find him. Await further developments. Okay, so ready for duty. War with Arandor. Rank gained. Golasgil, great. You get the Stone Mason rank up and reduce construction cost even further. Bergil, you get the other rank in Prudence, which we'll need. Did they finish building up that building? Not yet. Now you do civil administration and reduce construction cost even further. We upgrade Dol Amroth, and we could even think about building a temple here for control. Great. Now you'll probably be attacked this turn. Do we need one more unit? This is quite a strong garrison. I think we are set here. My only question is, will they attack here or will they move to Anulund? We'll see. We will see. For now, let's see Arandor if they have a fleet or an army that can come to face us in the short term. It doesn't seem so. So for now we can stay put. Our situation with Rohan is improving. Will you give us a defensive alliance? Come on, I will join your war against the landing tribes. No. What if I join both of your wars? Still no. Okay, then I will just join your war against the landing tribes, and you give me a little money. Let's say 600. Come on. $500. Oh well. Suit yourself. You're not going to get my help. Oh, we can put another governor. So you give more control. Hurin gives control, construction cost and tax rate, which is good. And we could get him in. We could get him here in Golasgil. That is already quite built up. Yes, and let's get you here in this province of Lebanon, so we can forget about Lebanon for a while. And well, let's increase control. So this place is now stable. This will be stable in a couple of turns. We'll keep Denethor here for one more turn so we can upgrade this, and then we will move forward to this region here that really needs our help. Let's finish this turn. Okay, the Corsairs are not going to attack. Guys, we're at turn 12. This video is almost an hour already, so I think that for now we can just call it quits, and we will pick it up again in a couple of days. See ya! Thank you for watching!